Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like you caught me playing with my Mario Kart figures. Uh, but anyway, since you're here, why don't you stick around because I've got a video about Mario Kart. Keep watching. So I'm probably super late to the discussion on this, but I still felt the burning desire to give my thoughts on the whole Mario Kart versus Nintendo Kart thing. Hopefully you know the reason why this debate has caused such animosity, but if you don't, the reason this started is because an analyst recently stated that Mario Kart 9 is not only in the works, but it is also coming with a quote-unquote new twist, and it could be shown off this year. Now, I'm not here to add any validity to the discussion because, frankly, I don't care too much for leaks, as most of them end up being false anyway, but I'm here to discuss the new twist that everyone seems to believe is going to be Nintendo Kart. Hey, what's going on guys, my name is SONICSTA and I make videos in the Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario variety. If you're new here and happen to like this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys let me know in the comments section down below, and liked and subscribed. Doing that stuff would go a super long way. But anyway, let's get back to the discussion and why this debate overall really does matter in the grand scheme of things. Now, the most important piece of data that I first want to take a gander at is the success of Mario Kart 8, both the standard and deluxe versions. This iteration of Mario Kart was a new look for the series as it in itself introduced a new twist of its own, that being the whole anti-gravity aspect, but it also took it a step further by adding DLC, something I believe was never previously in any other Mario Kart entries. The DLC also wasn't just cheap stuff like a playable Cheep Cheep or a more expansive Moo Moo Meadows either. It included in the Pack 1 the playability of Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach, and the best of all, Link from The Legend of Zelda. It also had 8 tracks, one of which being a Zelda one, 4 new vehicles, again, one of which being a Zelda one. But Mario Kart 8 didn't stop there, as for Pack 2 they released Dry Bowser and the Villager and Isabelle from Animal Crossing. This pack of DLC also included, again, 8 new tracks, one of which being an Animal Crossing one, and 4 new vehicles, again, one of which being an Animal Crossing one. Moving on to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we've seen the addition of the Inklings from Splatoon as characters and their own track in the Versus mode of the game. This is all very important to acknowledge because all of these things happen in a pretty timely fashion. These Animal Crossing characters were added to further highlight the success of Animal Crossing New Leaf, the latest Animal Crossing game at that time. Link was likely added just because of the resounding numbers and success that series seems to have, so it's kind of a no-brainer. But when it comes to the Splatoon characters, they were likely added to celebrate the success of the first Splatoon, and probably to advertise for its upcoming sequel, Splatoon 2. In this way, Mario Kart 8 operated similar to how Smash does, in which it added an increasingly popular character into a game to drive hype for the series they derive from. The last very critical thing to look at from both the deluxe and original renditions of Mario Kart 8 is to remember that this game included some other things too, like Captain Falcon's Blue Falcon, F-Zero tracks, and costumes of Nintendo and other third-party representatives for your Miis. Nintendo created a new version of Mario Kart but seasoned it with a bunch of Nintendo goodies and then some. And also, so I don't forget, the arcade game Mario Kart GP has the inclusion of Pac-Man, so the Mario Kart series is no stranger to third-party representatives. These were still considered to be Mario Kart though because the cast of the Super Mario series overwhelmingly outshines that of any other franchise. But another important thing to note is the success of Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold over 39 million copies ever since it released in 2017. This not only makes it the most lucrative Mario Kart game ever, but the 5th highest Nintendo game sold in history. Now, I'm no businessman, but if I'm Nintendo, I'm looking at these numbers and analyzing what exactly worked here. What exactly caused such a huge spike in sales from this Mario Kart in comparison to the others they've worked on prior? I think it's important to realize that the inclusion of other non-Mario characters and tracks definitely helped in sales. Now, I'm not going to be oblivious to the fact that Mario Kart 8 was just all in all a great game despite the addition of new characters, and arguably would have sold about the same number with or without them, but it still would be rather remiss of me to say that these additions didn't contribute to anything. I know personally that I was extremely excited to see Link being added to Mario Kart and the Breath of the Wild version later on for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So to say this kind of thing doesn't matter is really just a bold-faced lie. That said, should Nintendo go in the direction of turning Mario Kart into Nintendo Kart? No. I really don't think that's the greatest idea. For sure, I definitely could see the game itself generating tons of revenue, but Mario Kart is already such a huge IP and not just for Nintendo. Mario Kart is such a big name that some may even recognize it more than the Super Mario franchise. Mario Kart is a big contributor to what makes the Mario series so popular, and I feel like that turning the series into Nintendo Kart would not only be a total rebrand, but I feel as though it could be neglecting the major success of the Mario series. That in mind, I feel like the inclusion of other Nintendo characters is something that, to be frank, should happen. The name of the franchise should forever remain Mario Kart. But I wouldn't bat an eye if we saw more Zelda characters, some Metroid, Kirby. I mean, why stop there? I would even say that the inclusion of third-party reps like my boy Sonic the Hedgehog would be a great thing to do. I mean, Sonic and Mario have crossed over on multiple occasions. Sonic was a Mii costume in Mario Kart 8, and I believe that Mario almost made his way into Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing as a Wii exclusive. But an important thing to kind of figure out is where the line is drawn. When does adding too many Nintendo characters or third-party characters make the game become Nintendo Kart? Well, to be frank, I personally don't think it matters all that much. At the end of the day, the Mario series should have the most representatives. This still is Mario Kart and should be treated as such, but I feel like there should be some weeding out of the irrelevance. Characters like Pink Gold Peach are among the many that I can gladly say goodbye to when it comes to bringing in someone like Kirby or Ganondorf. I would even say that most of, if not all, the baby characters can go too. In the end, I feel like these characters are just filling up space that could belong to other more prominent Mario characters or Nintendo characters. To be totally honest, I still don't know why Professor Egad hasn't made an appearance in a Mario Kart game yet. I don't think that Mario Kart has to entirely switch up its brand when adding Nintendo or third-party characters, because at the end of the day, many people, including myself, grew up with this franchise and would be perfectly fine to see this franchise grow in a new way without sacrificing the popular franchise name. Wow, I said franchise a lot there, didn't I? Anyway, one of the biggest fears many people seem to have about Mario Kart becoming Nintendo Kart is that it would make the Super Smash Bros. Series seem obsolete, which I actually think couldn't be farther from the truth. Yeah, it has the whole idea of bringing a whole bunch of Nintendo characters in one big crossover game, but this is an entirely different game than Smash. Not to point out the obvious, but Smash is a fighting game, and Mario Kart is a racing game. I have friends who couldn't care less about Smash, but love Mario Kart, because they just don't care too much about fighting games. Again, I'm a fan of the whole idea of more Nintendo representatives being included in the whole racing shenanigans we call Mario Kart, just so long as it keeps the titular name, and the Mario franchise continues to remain the figurehead. What's going on, guys? Thank you all so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, as I had a lot of fun making it. Mario Kart is a really fun series that I would love to talk about more, and I feel like your support in watching this video, leaving a like, and remembering to subscribe would help go a super long way in that desire. In short, your support means more than you could ever imagine. Either way, I now want to hear from you. Do you think Nintendo should flip the script and call Mario Kart Nintendo Kart? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to see what you guys think. One last thing before I go here is, I want to take the time to shout out some of my amazing channel members. You guys are truly the best. Thank you all so much for supporting me and creating the best possible content that I can make. Without you guys, videos like these would not even be possible. Thank you all again so very much. If you're interested in becoming a member of my channel, there will be a link in the description down below. But again, if you want to support me through other means, leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing would go a super long way. That said, thank you all again so much for watching. This is SONICSTA signing out. Have a super blessed day, y'all.
Why are you playing that trash?